Okay, I'm back again. This time, I don't have anything set up or pre-planned. I'm just gonna go through it and see what I do understand and don't understand. And what I don't understand, I'll try to figure it out. This time I'll have notes, a note-taking application. Take some notes on words that I might want to remember. And I guess we should just start from here. Well, there's some stuff here, but it's kind of boring. Sakuseisha, the author. Sousa, I know that. I learned it from Pokemon. Sousa. Seibu. Okay, well, okay, let's just do this. Taitoru, that means title. It's another English word, just like itemu. Title. Elements. Elementsu. Dirisu. Release. More English. 2015. Cool. How do they say this? 2015年 2015年 Maybe, I don't know. 5月 3月 4月 5月 The fifth month. Sakuseisha. Author. Mya. Also, an interesting thing about Japanese dates, it's not just a Japanese thing, but a lot of different countries or different locations set up their dates differently. So in America, we have month. Oops, I don't even know it. Do we? Is that how it is? No, we have month, day. That's stupid. I don't even know. I'm pretty sure it's month, day, year. Which doesn't really have any rhyme or reason to it, but we're used to it. In Japanese, they go from biggest to smallest. So year, month, and then day would be here, but they omitted that. So that's a little interesting point. Level, level, more English. Usually if it's these really simple, this is katakana. If it's really simple looking characters, that's usually English or something. Level, 4 stars. Sousa, mouse, more English. With this. Hidari click, using the left mouse button. Seibu ari, which is aru, but it's aru means it's there, it exists, but it's ari instead. I'm not quite sure why, but I guess maybe it's existing at the present moment. I don't know. Now this I haven't seen before. I'm pretty sure I've seen this in like junbi, which means to get ready. So I think it's read June. I don't know. I was wrong. But it's B. Maybe it's the B in junbi. So let's check. It is. But that did not help me. Bikou. I've seen this too. I should have known that too. I know it from sanko, which means reference. Right here, note for reference. Memo. Hissuu. Required. I've never seen that before. I've seen that before. It's in the word hissuu, which means necessary, but I haven't seen it with this. I guess that's probably like a formal, I'm telling you information, like creator to player or creator to consumer kind of language. This too I've never seen. So maybe it's the same way. Alright, so now we got that out of the way. Game ni tsuite. Ni tsuite means about the game, or about. Game ni tsuite. Sakuseisha ni tsuite. I don't know if they'd use that, but I guess you could think of that as like about the author. They might not use it like that. Sousa ni tsuite. About the controls. Concerning, regarding. 今回の脱出は大きな扉のある少し I can't read that な雰囲気の部屋からスタートします。Now, I could read everything except for this, so I'll just check it. 古風 old-fashioned, archaic, antique, antiquated. I guess that looks pretty old-fashioned. So, what's this saying? Konkai means this time. Konkai no dashitsu, we saw that in the last one. This escape. So it's just talking about the game. It's like they made escape into a noun because of the dashitsu game. Konkai no dashitsu wa ookina. Ookina means big. Ookina tobira no aru door. You probably guessed that, even though I didn't say what I was referring to, but tobira no aru. Now, I'm not sure about this grammar. Tobira no aru. It's saying there's a big door, but if you told me to make a sentence, if you told me to translate the English of this into Japanese, I would not come up with no aru. I don't know what I'd come up with. Konkai no dashitsu wa ookina tobira ga aru is probably what I'd say. Ga aru. Tobira ga atte. Skoshi is what I would probably say. Just like with this. How'd it go? Nazo toite koko kara. But I guess I would have been wrong. Skoshi kofu na. So, a little old-fashioned, skoshi kofu na funiki no heya. A room with a little, an old-fashioned, with a bit of an old-fashioned feel to it. This means atmosphere, mood, feel. Funiki no heya, we learned that in the last one, if you remember that. It's room. Skoshi kofu na funiki no heya kara starto shimasu. What's that sound like? That sounds like start. And you can see the simple little characters. So that just means start. There's a lot of English in Japanese video game language. Just kind of showed up in there. Okay, so that was easy enough. For me, at least. I guess this Japanese is like intermediate level. I don't know. I certainly don't feel intermediate sometimes. But I guess just because it's got kanji and all this other, interesting grammar, I guess it's not beginner anymore. So I suppose this isn't really for beginner Japanese learners or anything. I can't read that. Something wa you I don't know. 星4 star. 時間をかけて考えるような謎がされていますので、手紙とペンを用意してじっくりプレイするような脱出ゲームが好きな方向けの内容となっています。So, I don't know what that is. I don't know what this is. I don't know what that is. I kind of know what this is, but it's not like I specifically have learned that word. So let's see what this is saying. Okay. Well, actually, now that I look at it, this is in the word muzukashi, which means difficult. And then this means like degree. And then we saw up here the level. So this must mean difficulty. I know I flashed it for a second, but I didn't see it. And I mean, what else would 4 stars be? So that's the difficulty. Jikan o kakete, I guess that means take your time. Jikan o kakete kangaeru you na nazo ga, or it's time consuming. You take your time. You take your time thinking. That's the kind of puzzle that it is. It's a puzzle where you take your time thinking. I don't know this word. It as an adjective, it's oi, which means many, often, common, but this doesn't look like that. It kind of is that though. Ome, somewhat larger quality, larger proportion. I don't know what that's telling me, so we'll see what this means. This is, I think I've seen this in haishin, which means to stream live. I don't know whether it's hai or shin. And then this is like place, like you put something, but I don't know. So it's hai. Haichi. Arrangement, deployment, configuration, layout. I don't know what this is saying. Nazo ga ome ni haichi sarete imasu node. I guess it's saying there are a lot of mysteries placed throughout the game or something. I think that's what it's saying. There are a lot of puzzles. I keep saying mystery, but I think here it should be puzzle. There are a lot of puzzles placed throughout the game. Sarete, and then this sarete means that it was done by someone, which would be the creator, of course. He put them there. That's an interesting grammar. It's don't believe what that said. You'd have to learn verb conjugations, and this is a verb conjugation that means it was done by someone. Tegami to pen o yoi, which means use it. I know this means use, but this means like it means like thought. What is this? Yoi. Getting ready. So I guess have a pen and paper. Have pen and paper ready. Shite. Jikkuri. This means like take your time. Carefully, thoroughly, without rushing. Play suru you na dashutsu game ga suki na. Play suru you na dashutsu game. Okay. So escape games where you take your time. Okay, so this is for people who like escape games where you take your time. Yeah, I think so. So that was all. Escape game where you take your time is this. Of course, backwards. And then skina hito or skina kata. This is another way to say person. I was confused here. This says hoko, which means direction, but that doesn't work here. That's not true. It's a lie. It's actually kata, which is person. Skina kata. Muke. Muke means intended for, aimed at. That's a little tricky. It almost fooled me. Game ga skina kata muke. Muke no naiyou to natte imasu. I've learned about this naru. This is naru. To become. To become, grow, get, reach, attain, result in, prove to be, consist. I'm not. I keep seeing this used in ways that doesn't exactly make sense to me. So like you could say like sensei ni naru. He became a teacher. But you could also say like if you want to say this in Japanese, this word in English is this in Japanese. You'd say kono kotoba wa nihongo ga, I already forgot it. But you say naru, it becomes this, which makes sense, but I don't know what this is. So it's like it's intended for people who like escape games where you take your time with pen and paper, I guess. No naiyou, so that's like the contents of the game. Tonatte imasu. So it's saying like he made it and this is the kind of game it ended up being, or it turned out being this kind of game, I guess. I don't know. That's kind of new to me. And then it's also to instead of ni, natte imasu. Tonaru, to become, to amount to. Maybe one day I'll have that figured out. And here we go. We got another one, which looks like, on first glance of it, looks like it's him talking about the process of making it or something. So I don't know what this word is. It's got saku, which is how you say make. Blah 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 ni 3年くらいかかっちゃいましたが. So it took 3 years, and it's like it ended up taking 3 years. Not something he's proud of, or maybe he's like being humble about how long it took or something. I don't know. その分全体, I don't know what that means. 全体のボリューム, that's English, but I don't know what it's supposed to be. Volume も多めになっていますので. So it turned into a lot. セーブ機能を活用し包んびり遊んでいただ. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so let's look at words. I don't know what this is. 制作, production, creation. Okay, cool. 制作に3年くらいかかっちゃいましたが. So it ended up taking him 3 years to make it. その分, I guess that whole time? その分, to that extent. Because of that, this means that being the case. その分, 全体, the whole entirety, whatever. 全体のボリューム, volume. So I guess just the game. 全体のボリュームも多めになっていますので. Okay, so it took him 3 years to make it. Because of that, it ended up being a long game, or it's a game that's got a lot of content in it. Because of that, セーブ機能活用. I don't know how to okay, use, apply. 機能活用し. What am I looking at? Okay, I got it. So I've never seen this. This is a funny grammar. Tsutsu. While, even though, despite. So it's like noni, I guess. Not while though. つつのんびり遊んでいただければ幸い? How do you know it's that? I think I'm just mixing up kanji right now. I guess that's what's happening. Saiwai. Okay. I got it. So because of everything stated before, he wants you, he'd like it if you use the save feature, the save function. He'd like it if you use that. While using this, take your time, nonbiri, carefree at your own leisure, asonde, play, asonde, now this is a weird thing that I don't understand, but I guess he's saying like, do it for me. Asonde itadakereba, what was this? Saiwai desu. He'd be happy. If, kereba means if, which it's not going to show. It's like a conjunction. He'd be happy if you played it at your own pace, carefree, at your leisure, while using the save function, because there's a lot. So maybe I should think about words that I want to put down in my notes. Tobira, kofu seems like a good one. Maybe one day I'll get my Japanese. Okay. Kofu, just old-fashioned. Funiki no heya no. And then here's this word. I didn't even show this. Naiyou. Degree of difficulty. I like that one. That's pretty gamey. I don't know how you're supposed to read that. Jikan o kakete. So what is this saying? To spend your time. Spend time doing it. Kangaeru yona nazo ga oome ni haichi. I think I want haichi. Oop. I'll check that out. Ome probably. Ome ni. Tegami to pen o yoi. I think I've heard yoi before. That's a good one. Pretty much all the stuff that I don't know, probably put it down. The only reason I wouldn't is if it just sounds really like I'd never see that ever again. Seisaku. See, this works because it like applies to like music and making anything. Like right now, like kono douga no seisaku, me making this video, I guess. Was thinking maybe not having that one, but I'll add that one. Akachaimasu. Sonobun sounds interesting. Zentai no boryuumu. See, I'm not gonna add that because that's just weird. Mo ome ni natte imasu node, seibu kino o katsuyo shi tsutsu katsuyo shi tsutsu. I don't know how you're supposed to read that. Katsuyo shi tsutsu nonbiri asonde itadake kiri. Whatever. I'll add that. I've never heard that before. Pretty cool. So that's that. I'm thinking maybe from now on, if I do more, that at the end of the episode, I'll have like the full translation written out so that you could see it. But right now I'm not sure how I'd do that in a sensible way. I might just put in the description this time. So that'll be it this time. Thanks for watching.